Welcome to my office. I'm FM and this is episode 74, wow, of my Manchester Central series. As always, thank you for checking it out. Make sure you smash that like button. Make sure you subscribe if you're brand new. Make sure you hit the bell so you never miss an episode. And make sure you check out all my other content. Hopefully you've been enjoying it. Been having a right load of fun making random little episodes. I've got some more coming your way. I put together a bit of a South American database. Hopefully I'm going to be able to inspire you guys to have a go at a South American journeyman. Also I've got a Steel City battle video. Check that out. Hopefully you enjoy that. And hopefully we can crack on with this series, which I'm dreading it because I love it. I don't want to end it. I really don't. I love making this. It's so much fun. I've just come back from Shell Island camping. Brilliant trip with my little boy and my wife. His first time away really. Got to go on the beach. Brilliant weather. It's like being in Gran Canaria. Beautiful place. Yeah, there's a video somewhere in the playlist of when I went 10 years ago. Hasn't changed a bit. I definitely recommend it. But yeah, today we're up against Carlo Ancelotti and the once mighty Manchester City. They're coming to the Soubrette Dolly. Can they get past us? I don't know. Because we are pretty, well, we're nearly invincible. We're nearly. Yeah, nearly. Let's see what I've been up to, eh? So I'm in a good mood since I'm back off my holiday. I'm going to try and show you all the highlights from all the games I've played off camera. The first game was against West Ham down down south at the Olympic Stadium, or the London Stadium. We beat them 2-0. I think we definitely deserved it. We've started to get a lot more possession now. We're keeping the ball a bit and passing it about. Just playing really good football. A lot of these games we should be winning by a lot more goals, and we dominated it. Goals from Esquitini and a goal from Maida. Maida also got man of the match. Proper pleased with this. And things just keep clicking into place. Southampton came up to the Soubrette. We beat them 2-0 again. I think we deserved it. Pretty even on the ball, but when it came to chances, 30 shots we had. Again, it should have been about 5-0. Goals from Alonso and Chalky. Chalky is really standing out this year, but Alonso, I've been really happy with him. I've been forced to play him a lot more than I thought I was going to play him due to injuries to Garcia and so on. But he's fantastic. Man at match. The kid's got a big future. Next up, another fantastic performance. Honestly, again, we dominated. More possession, well more chances. Goals from Kempf, Garcia and Ian Moss. Maida got man of the match, so it shows you how well he played. Fantastic game. It's starting to get really enjoyable, not only to play but to watch. Really, I'm loving this at the minute. Leicester is still a good team. We are dominating in the Premier League, but where we're not dominating is the cups, the domestic cups anyway. We got knocked out straight away in the League Cup, and my B team let me down again. They've done really well in the Premier League. I've called upon a few of these lads. I've given them all as a group a good few games and they've done well. But they've let me down in both cups. So we're out the FA Cup, we've been beaten by Birmingham, which ain't good for my resume. Bud are not going to be happy with this, well they're not. So hopefully we can now concentrate on the league. But we bounced back from that with a good victory. Went to East Yorkshire to play Hull. Only beaten 1-0, but it should have been about 8-0. And seriously, we're starting to, with the way the tactics change, more passing, it's more fluid. It's just great football we're playing. And a lot of these games we should be winning 5-0, honestly. I don't know how this was only 1-0. Chalky got man of the match. He also got a goal in the second minute. Honestly, we are killing the Premier League. And here it is. We are top of the league by 13 points. 13 points. We only lost one game, drawn to 118. Our goal difference is the best in the league. Man United have started to pick up a few points. So they were, what would be 11th in the last episode, I think. They're now 5th. So, you know, they're starting to get a bit of form back. Man City, who we face today, they're 4th. Arsenal and Chelsea are behind us. So it's all these big clubs with Central on the top. But I think we deserve to be there. Everything, like I keep saying, is clicking into place. And I couldn't be prouder just of the way it's worked out. It's fantastic. Gamma is the 3rd best player in the league. And that's it really. Again, I think it's a team effort this year. Let's have a look at some details. I do like these. I don't know why, I just do. And the first one I want to show you is our salary per annum. You might remember the first 2 years we were in the Premier League, we were punching, we were getting up there in the top 10s, but we had the lowest wage bill, right? Now we are punching, we are the top of the league, we're the best team in the country, and we're the best team to watch in the country. But our wage bill still ain't that bad. We're 9th, so we're mid-table. Our wage bill is £102 million a year, right? More than half of, less than half of City's and United's and Chelsea's. So do you know what? It just shows you, doesn't it? I'm really happy what I'm achieving with this team on the wages that we're on. I mean, I've had other saves where I've had to pay through the roof to win a title, so proper proud of this squad of mine. On to the goals, and we are second. West Ham are flagging this year, aren't they? They were top last time, weren't they? But we are out and out second now by 4 goals above Arsenal. So obviously we're still scoring goals, but again, all I'm doing is training defence. That is all I'm doing. And I think it's paying dividends because we are still top of the defending charts. We've only conceded 14 goals. United are next with 18. I think United will creep back up. I can see United finishing hopefully second this year. Just had a bad start, haven't they? But it's still Manchester United. And here is my latest training schedule. This is it. This is all I've been doing. I've never done this before. So on team training is something I've always kind of left to my assistant because I couldn't be bothered. I didn't know how much it really matters, but I think this has made a massive difference. It maybe took 12 months for it to start to kick in. We've only changed 2 of the defenders, really, maybe 3. And we're defending like legends now because all we do is defend training because we're so good going forward. We just score goals for fun. Again, I mentioned this before, but I think it's working out perfectly. So it's January, transfer window's open and we're right in the middle of it. Now we've got money to spend, but I'm not going to spend anything. I don't want to disrupt this squad, the harmony of the squad. I think it's balanced enough and got enough quality. We've even got a couple of kids that are popping up here and there doing an okay job. But that doesn't mean that no one else is spending money. And the team we face today have spent a load. Now they didn't buy anyone in summer, you might remember. Manchester City have just bought 1 player, Mohamed Badoui or something like that, from Barcelona for 144 million quid. Now don't get me wrong, Mohamed is a 22-year-old Belgian. Everybody loves a Belgian apparently. Not me, I'm more of a German lover. But he is amazing. We couldn't have afforded him anyway, but how good is he as a player? First touch, passing, he's determined, he's aggressive, I like that. He's agile, his physical's amazing. At 22 years old, he could probably tweak a lot of his technicals, his technique is definitely. So yeah, they finally spent big. He's played 1 game, so he's already had at least 1 game with City. I thought maybe we'd be his first game, but we've not been. But he's come from Barcelona. But once someone buys a player, it can start a chain reaction. And it started a chain reaction I don't want. And that chain reaction was Barcelona just lost their star central midfielder and now have £144 million burning a hole in the pocket. And the first thing they did was put a bid in for Johan Mabras, who I'm not selling. He's not as good as the guy they just lost, but he's still a great player. 24-year-old Frenchman. It's only turned his head though, and now he's a little bit miffed. Unhappy with a few things, to be fair, but I hate that now because now City have got this world-class midfielder, one of my best midfielders, has had his head turned because of that, really. So hopefully that won't affect us today. It's made me think, you know, 144 million. He's a very good player, but how does he stack up against my midfielder? So I thought I'd have a look against him, comparing with Ian Moss. So Ian Moss is 23 years old. Mohamed is 22. Obviously Ian Moss is English, he's Belgian. Ian Moss is worth less than just under half of what he's worth. But there's not much difference. And if we have a look at their attributes, I mean, not that bad, is it? So Ian Moss has got better technique, they've got the same passing, he can hit a free kick better than him. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'd say Mohamed's got a lot more blue, especially in his mentals, maybe his physicals as well, to be fair. But there's not much difference, is there? Eh? I can't believe I've seen the computer buy a lot of players, right? A lot for high value, especially on FM18. But 144 million, I've never seen the AI buy a player for that much. Now I might have talked about this before, but if you go on a national page, you can see the top 6 clubs in the country, and we're still not on that list, which annoys the hell out of me because I think we deserve to be. I reckon obviously if we win the league this year, we'll get on it. But if you look at the teams, they're massive, but we deserve to be on that. And we're not far off, we're apparently 8th, behind Stoke. Now I know Stoke had a tycoon takeover. Do you remember a few years ago they bought Marcus Rashford and a few other players, but we're better than Stoke. No offence, Stoke fans. But if we have a quick look at the England squad, Stoke have actually got 5 players in it. We've only got 2. United have got none, which is quite sad, really. But yeah, Mark Shelley's still in it, even though he's injured. Chris Chalk should be in this. I bet you should be in this. But when you've got Stu Pearce as your manager, you're doomed. Today's live comp, as you know, is against Manchester City at the Super. In the Premier League, Carlo Ancelotti's the manager. They've got Harry Kane up top, who's still scoring goals for fun. And they've got this new kid on the block as well, aren't they? It's going to be interesting to see how he plays, how City play. Because we have had the one-up on him recently. They used to dominate us. It was so good, especially under Diego Simeone. And it took us, what, 7 games to beat him. But in head-to-heads now, we are bang even. We won the last 4 games. We've lost 4 against them and we've drawn 2. But we are ahead on, I think, goal difference. We've scored more against them, obviously let less in. Both on 14 points against each other. But ever since we beat them in the Premier League and then knocked them out of the Champions League, and then we've beaten them again 3-2 in a great game, we kind of become their bogey team. Hopefully that can continue, because we keep beating these big teams. We're just solidifying our claim of being not only the top dog in Manchester but the country. So today, my Manchester Central side face Manchester City, our home stadium named after a true legend of our great club, Sir Brett Dalton. Now, once upon a time, we lived in the shadow of Manchester City, but now we're the kings of Manchester. Not only are we better than them, but we're better than Manchester United. This great city of Manchester, home of music, home of art, birthplace of the Industrial Revolution, now has a new top dog when it comes to football. Can we beat these guys today and cement our place at the top of not only Manchester football, but English football? Maybe we can. Maybe we can start our next step in dominating the world.
Man City are the opponents today, Bood. Now, you seem to have had their number in the last few matches against them. Do you think it's going to be another easy 3 points for you today?
Well, I won't say it's going to be easy. It's still Manchester City. They're the 3rd biggest team in Manchester. They've got Carlo Ancelotti, who is getting on a bit, but he's still a great manager. He's a great tactician. I mean, you can't take away what he's achieved in the game. And they've just bought one of the most expensive players of all time. 140 million, something like that. Great young midfielder. And I think this is his first game as well, if I'm right. So it's going to be interesting to see how he plays, if he settles in. I won't say it's going to be easy, but I'm quietly confident. We've played well against them, and we are playing well in the league.
Now, there have been some comments from the Man City captain, Harry Kane, claiming that due to Man United's demise this season, that they're actually now the #1 club in Manchester. What do you say to that?
Well, I think we all know that's not true. I think at the minute, if you go off form and the way our teams are all playing, and where we're positioned in the league, we're the #1 team in Manchester. I still say United are second. United would be the second team, even if they were in Championship. Even if we're in the Vanarama North, Manchester United would be above Manchester City in my eyes, mate.
Lastly, Bood, I just wanted to know, is it true that you've actually tried to hire out the Etihad for your title celebration, if it does come, just to show them dirty blue noses how to fill a ground?
Yeah, the chairman's in talks actually. I mean, the Sir Brett Dalton's only over like the 20,000 seater, but I think if we did win the league, I think we're looking at a bigger place to let all our fans in. And it would be nice to actually see the Etihad full for once. I think the last time I saw it full was when Manchester City played Manchester United there. So yeah, the rumours are true. Anyway, got a lot to sort out here, mate. Got some blue noses to freaking batter. See you in a bit. So on to the match preview. We're at home, obviously. We're favourites with the bookies. We're top of the league and we're in the best form. I'm buzzing about this. Obviously, we started at the very bottom and we achieved so much. We lived in their shadow for so long, and now we're a better team than them. Still got some good players, but I'm expecting to win today. That's the level we're at. So welcome to the Sir Brett Dalton, best stadium in Manchester. Forget the Etihad. You can even forget the Theatre of Dreams. This is the place to be, eh? Jesus Christ is our fan of our club. He's in the stands cheering us on with Batman and the usual crew. Right, we're in the changing rooms, and I don't know what to do. I don't have to go calm. I'll be serious, because I do expect to win. That's the difference these days. We used to get bent over and bummed like hard for hours by Manchester City. but I'm going to stay calm. Look at that. We should be winning this one comfortably. This is Man City. Crazy. And come on, lads. Let's keep our run going. I'm going to go for that. It's done a good job. We are central. Super central. You make me happy when times are great. Can't wait. City kick off here at the Sabret. Very quick, by the way. Pitch looks lovely. And I don't think it's raining. So yeah, if you checked out my I Hate Football Manager video, if you haven't, check it out. It's me against my best friend. We've been best friends all our life. He absolutely hates this game. Can't stand it. It's a bit of a vlog. We have a bit of a chat with him. Here's De Bruyne. Ooh, quite close. And then we go head to head. I'm Barcelona, he's Real Madrid. It's a good video. I had a lot of fun making it. Make sure you check it out. City on the attack again. Oh, I love his hair. I love it when black guys have blonde hair. I just think it's cool, especially on the game. City though, bit of early pressure, and the guy with the blonde hair nearly scored. Again, another corner. Come on, lads. It's a bit too much pressure. Right, here we go. Here we go. Here's Gamma, the Brazilian Jesus. Brazilian Jesus? I meant to say the Brazilian genius. I don't know if you noticed, but it's starting to rain. Always rains in Manchester. I thought for about 2 seconds we might have a game that's not wet. But it's the best time to play football, isn't it? When the pitch has just got a bit of wetness to it. And you can slip and slide everywhere. Here's Labras. Maida. Oh. We are central. Is that the City stand? Look at the City stand. There's about 5 fans in it. They can't fill anything, can they? They can't fill a thing. Yeah, I don't know if you saw the pictures of the City parade in Manchester. They compared them in the local paper with when United last won the league. Completely different worlds. Like 10 times more people there with United. I know we've got more fans, but it was a bit embarrassing. It's like gaps in the crowd with Man City. Whereas when it was United, there were people like climbing up scaffolding on top of buildings. It's like completely different. Yeah, I just got back as well from Shell Island. Honestly, it was really, really good. Maida's picked up a knock, which I'm not happy about. I'm going to leave it for a minute though. But yeah, great place to go. My little boy absolutely loved it. I did forget though how hard camping is. All the putting up the tents and all that stuff. Oh, come on, boy, that was good then, wasn't it? Ian Moss, he's better than their player. He's worth 180 million. Oh, good bit of football, Maida. The sea's blue. You just won't think you're in Wales or Britain. You think, oh my God, that was good, wasn't it? You just wouldn't think it. Right, a bit of pressure from us, chalky with the corner. But De Bruyne, ginger wizard here for City. Long balls it. City have turned to a long ball team. Can they score from this? But I can't say I'm happy with that. What the honestly, demand more. What's up with Maida? Thigh injury. Okay, I'm going to bring on Julian Garcia up top. I know we're nearly at the second half, but let's not risk it. Let's get the guys fit. And let's hope we can turn this around because it's not been that good. Okay, here's Labras. Come on. Come on, let's get back into this for our time. We've got time. Got a minute and a half, I think. Right, here's Gamma. Come on, lad. Gives it into Moss. Moss. Look up. He's got Garcia. Fresh legs back to Moss. Come on. We're keeping the ball, but you're passing it the wrong way. It's the other way. It's the other way, boys. Here's Mossy. Come on. The guy who's just scored on goal. Set up Garcia. Garcia crosses it. That's what I'm talking about. Gamma. Come on, boys. Get in. So it's half time here at Sabret and feeling a bit better now. We got back into that. Don't you love it when you make a sub and the sub like either scores or he sets the goal up? Buzzing with Garcia then. He can play up top, remember. He does do a good job there. I've got Moran on the bench, but I just thought Garcia's got a bit more about him. And he just proved it. But this game is pretty even. We've had more chances, a bit less of the ball. I still think we can do this. We're not doing badly. No. I want something. I'm not happy. That's what I'm talking about. We are central. Super central. Right, we're going to kick off the second half. It's still absolutely pissing down with rain, but I do love that. I've got a good few videos coming out soon, and hopefully you'll like them. I just like making random videos at the minute. It's a bit of fun. Hit and miss with some. Not everyone's going to like everything you do. I'm just having fun doing it. And that's the thing. I like making videos and hopefully you guys like watching it. And we nearly scored that. There's Garcia. Can he get it back in the box? He just got crippled from behind. Referee! My fullbacks are having the best game. They're both booked. I have got a right back on the bench. He might make an appearance in a bit. We've got another yellow card. Labras as well. Brilliant. Labras who's now a bit peeved because he can't go to Barcelona. Why do you go to Barcelona when it's sunny when you can play in rainy East Manchester? Right, City on the attack, and that shot was pants. But yeah, thanks. Honestly, thanks for all the support with this series. I'm going to miss it, mate. and that was got to be a card, got to be a red. It's not, it's a yellow. But we've got a free kick, and we've actually scored a couple. We've scored 2 this year. Garcia took it quick. And yeah. You may or may not know, but I used to play basketball at high school and college. I might have fuzzed out the camera there. But I just treated myself. I need to get fit. I've been going out on my bike. Started playing basketball again. Not for a team, just on my local outdoor court, just shooting hoops. Still got it. I used to love playing it when I was a kid. I've been trying to get back into it. Trying to learn about it, because all the teams that were good when I was young, when I used to like it and watch the NBA, like the Chicago Bulls, the Lakers and stuff like that, and they're not the good teams anymore. It's like the Golden State Warriors, Cleveland Cavaliers, the Celtics, who I did know about. I'm going to bring them on for Kemp, and I'm going to put Chalky on the right, Alonso on the left. I'm going to bring Labras off because I don't think he's head's in the game for Santa Cruz. And let's try and nick this. 10 minutes to go. Pause it again. Let's push forward, everyone. Come on, Central. I mean, the draw won't be too bad. Not the most exciting game, but we didn't get beat. Job done really in a way. Again though, look how many chances we created. Right, here we are in the changing room. I'm gonna try and keep building up that morale by kicking their ass and saying aggressively that wasn't good enough. But look, gets them fired up, pumped up for the next one, and hopefully we can go on a good one. So here's the Premier League, and I know this episode wasn't as exciting as the last one. We didn't really put on the greatest of performances, but we still top of that league by a lot of freaking points. It's going to take a lot for us to balls us up. Man City is still a good team, so I'm not too bothered. I mean, I can't believe we're that far ahead. Like I said, it's been all about the Premier League, but I thought, let's have some Champions League, eh? Why not do a double live com against Atletico Madrid? So I am going to play the next 4 games off camera, which we should be winning, really. Stoke, it's weird, but Stoke's probably going to be the toughest one. Got Liverpool, Bournemouth and Swansea. Then the first live com will play Atletico in Madrid. I'll play Newcastle, Everton off camera, and then we'll come back for the second live com. So it's a bit different. We had Champions League for a bit. Thank you for watching. That was episode 74. Hopefully you did enjoy it, even though it wasn't the greatest game, and even though we didn't win. At least we didn't lose, and we're still doing fantastic, aren't we? I'm so proud of these boys. We're still in the Champions League, and hopefully you'll come back for that in the next episode. Double live com against the leaders of La Liga. So it's a massive challenge, mixing it up a bit. Can't wait to play that. Really can't wait. So hopefully you did enjoy it. If you did, hit that like button. Hashtag help a buildup. Don't be shady. Come on, look at my face. Look. Hit the like. Thank you very much. If you're brand new, feel free to subscribe. Make sure you check out all my other content. I've got loads of videos out recently, especially I Hate Football Manager. So much fun to make that. I'm going to miss this club. Well bad. Right, I've been booed. You've been great. See you next time.